Didn't get what out. Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to 444. We're on season 4, episode 4, the Wendy's 444.
No, 4 for 4.
Mm,
Do they still have the 4 for 4?
I don't know. The $5 biggie bag is no longer $5.
No, yeah, it's like the 9, 8, 7, or $6 biggie bag now,
Yeah,
and everything's like, oh yeah, you can get like this like a baconator in your biggie bag, and I'm like, dude, I remember when there were two. There was the 4
yeah,
and then the 5.
bro. Let me tell you, when I was at Iowa, not at Iowa, when I was in Iowa, they still had the 4 for 4 in the biggie bag. For $9, we ate like kings.
Dude, yeah, because that was the thing. Because you could walk into a Wendy's, get a 4 for 4 and a frosty, and it'd be like 10 something, like 10 and change.
Yeah,
So it was like, you hand him a $10 bill, reach your grubby little fingers into the cup holder, grab out a few coins. There you go.
bro. This would be the Wendy's order when me and the boys were like, "Fuck, we're hungry." It would be a $5 biggie bag and a 4 for 4, and they were like, "All right, that would be like 10.87." I was like, "Excuse me, I'll take 3."
Yeah, can you double that? Can you double that?
There's
order?
4 motherfuckers in this car, and we all got the same thing.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning.
Your total is 10 something. Dude, I remember one time my mom gave me a slip of paper. She was like, "Will you go if we give you our Burger King order, will you go and grab it for us?" And she was like, "And then get whatever you want." And I was like, "Okay." So I went there and I had a little slip of paper that I was reading off of. Like my dad wanted this meal with this shit on the sandwich, this to drink. My
Yeah.
mom wanted the same thing, and my little brother got what he got, and then I ordered my shit. It was almost $50.
I was going to say,
It was like $48.
yeah,
It was ridiculous.
might as well go to a restaurant.
Dude, legitimately, yeah.
I don't get it.
No, yeah, fast food has gotten so much. It's like the thing with fast food. It was meant to be something that was like quick.
And easy.
Like if you were on like lunch at work, or if you
Yeah.
were going home from work and you worked like a late night shift, or if you were hanging out with friends and
Yes.
you wanted something quick to eat, you go to fast food. Now it's like you might as well get something from a restaurant, like take out from an actual restaurant, because you're gonna end up paying the same amount of money,
Yeah.
and you're also getting worse quality food
Yeah.
now. Like when fast food was like when we were growing up, it was pretty decent. It still wasn't good for you.
Oh, it
But
was
now it's
never
like-
good for you,
No,
but
but now it's like arguably worse.
yeah. I just know that the only fast food I will indulge in now is Taco Bell, and like I'll go to like Tim Hortons or like Dunkin'. And
Oh, yeah.
and then maybe if I'm with Jeremy, we'll hit up Cane's or Panda Express. Maybe.
Yeah, there are still a
That's
few.
like it.
There are still a few like fast food places that are still pretty good because they have like actual shit there.
Yeah.
Like the places that sell like actual, like Chipotle,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, stuff like that that have like legit food.
I just haven't been to Chick-fil-A in forever, and
I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a minute either.
it's because my order from Chick-fil-A was like damn near $20.
No, yeah, like that was the thing too. It was like Chick-fil-A was always kind of like a secondary option for me because you go to McDonald's or Taco Bell or wherever, or like, and you order just like a meal.
Yeah.
So like you get like the sandwich, the drink, and then the fries or whatever.
Yeah.
At Chick-fil-A, that'd be like 13, $14. Whereas like another place you're paying like $9, $8.
Granted, Chick-fil-A has been more expensive from the get-go, which
That is true.
I get, and you know what? They have a reason to be because they're actually pretty fucking good. It's just I haven't cared enough to go.
Right, yeah. It's like there are kind of like there are kind of two schools of thought with Chick-fil-A. There's either Chick-fil-A is goated, like it's one of the top fast food places. Like I like Chick-fil-A type of mindset. And then the other one, which I've only met a handful of people, but they fucking despise Chick-fil-A.
Is it because of the food, or is it because they just don't like the
Well,
company?
both. I've heard both.
Okay.
I've heard the food is trash, and then I've heard I don't like the company, and it's like okay.
It's like for fast food, it's like A/S easily.
Yeah, it's up there. I really like their mac and cheese.
Their mac and cheese is
so
the
good.
I like how we haven't even talked about sports yet.
We haven't said one thing about sports.
It's all right. We'll get to it. But the thing is, it's like Chick-fil-A was like I always want it on Sunday.
No, yeah, that's the
Like-
thing. Because there's one over by my work, and we'll think, oh damn, what do I want for lunch today? And you'll think, okay, what's around here? Oh, there's Chick-fil-A, and you'll be like, all right, you go to Chick-fil-A.
I don't
Like,
go. I look
there
at
was
my
one
phone.
Time, there was one time that I went to Chick-fil-A, like I was about to pull into the parking lot, and I drove past and it was empty, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I forgot.
I always pass it too, and I'm like, what day is it? I do all my grocery shopping on Sunday, so I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
No, yeah, but yeah. When I worked at my last job too, there was one that was there, and there were a few times where I'd like leave to go to Chick-fil-A, and from my old work I could see it.
Yeah.
Like it was just right across the parking lot, and I could see it, and I would walk out, and I would kind of stand there, and if there were people in the parking lot, I'd be like, okay, I'm good. But if there wasn't anybody in the parking lot, I'd be like, fuck, it's closed.
Yeah.
And instead of just doing this
Yeah.
or remembering that it's Sunday, I would look across, or I would forget, and I would just look across and be like, oh fuck.
It's crazy how it hits me every single time it's Sunday too. I'm like, man, Chick-fil-A sound good right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
look at my phone. Fuck.
No, yeah.
Sorry, headphone users, but
Which one do you prefer, Smoothie King or Tropical Smoothie?
I'll go with tropical because as of right now, I think you can get food at tropical and you can at Smoothie King.
You were incorrect on both of those.
Oh, okay.
The fact that you chose Tropical Smoothie over Smoothie King, and the fact that they don't have food.
Tropical Smoothie has food.
Well, yeah, but Smoothie King does too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well then, I don't know. I don't really go to those places.
I know they do. I know they do have food there. I don't know what they have there though. They're actually a cool thing to look up.
I don't go to those
Smoothie.
places though. That's the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Smoothie King hits. Smoothie King hit. See, the thing is with like Smoothie King, I was talking about this with your brother, with Jeremy, and I was like, you see all these different nutrition shops open up,
Yeah.
like Michigan Nutrition.
Yeah. Be Well
like,
Nutrition.
yeah, stupid shit.
Downriver Nutrition.
Yeah,
There's a
everybody's got
bunch
one.
by my old high school.
There's like every city's got one, and everybody posts like on their story. And
Yeah,
shit like that,
all the
they got it.
popular girls would like
Right.
show up 30 minutes late to class because they were like, I need my Be Well.
No, yeah, but see, like the thing is with that, you end up paying like they're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
And some of the shit that I see people see, I'm like, that's not a smoothie, that's a milkshake.
Yeah.
Like that, you're just putting a bunch of shit in there and like calling it a smoothie and thinking that it's healthy, but it's really not. Like you have fucking Oreos in your smoothie. Like get the hell out of here. Legitimately. And no, I'm serious. Like I would see that and I'd be like, your fucking smoothie has M&Ms on it. How healthy is it really?
Does it have like protein or something?
I don't know. It's just like a picture, but I could see that they have like candy in it and shit like that. And I'm like, all right, well, so much for being healthy, I guess. Like nutrition, yeah, I guess so. But you would go to Smoothie King and you would get a bigger smoothie. B, you could put protein in it and like stock it with wherever you want. So you could pretty much do the same shit that you could at like one of those nutrition shops. But for like, I want to say like 75% of the price.
Okay.
So I'm like I don't understand like going to those different nutrition shops and shit like that.
We could go to Smoothie King after this if you want.
We could. I do have to get home and cut the grass too after this though. But we could go to Smoothie King.
Real quick.
But yeah, it is just on the other
It's
street.
it's
I almost said the name of the street.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, we could.
Alright, yeah, because I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, damn, I ate before I came over here.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
lucky. All right. Well, we'll circle back to this.
Yeah.
We gotta start talking about sports.
Oh, wait, we want to cover one thing before we hop into sports.
Sure.
We want to pretty much just want to say thoughts are with the family of Charlie Kirk.
Oh, yeah.
It was wild what happened yesterday.
2 days ago.
Oh yeah, 2 days ago now. I remember getting home from work and opening up Instagram and seeing the video, both videos. Disturbing stuff that happened in front of so many people, in front of his family too. That's the
Yeah.
the crappiest.
Especially the amount of angles that it had.
Yeah, it was in front of a lot of people. It was a public political assassination is really kind of what it was. But no matter if you agreed with a dude or if you disagreed with him or if you hated his guts, you still don't want to see anybody get killed like that.
No.
Get killed, period. Let alone in the way that he did in front of his family and stuff. So
Yeah. Remember, words do not hurt you.
no, yeah, but hey, assassin.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Good news is though, I saw on Instagram not too long ago. I think right before I came over here. They had like a bunch of like video camera footage of this one dude
Yeah.
that they like suspected, but they couldn't identify him. Apparently he went home. He's apparently 22 years old. He went home and confessed to his parents, and his parents turned him in.
Good.
So that I don't think it's official yet because I looked it up. I didn't see anything, but I saw it was like a tweet from someone who was verified, and someone screenshotted that tweet.
I'm sure because they're like 2 people were detained and released. I'm sure they don't want to say anything until it's like 100%.
No, yeah. Like the first dude that they ended up detaining, I think it was for like a separate incident. It was for like a separate thing that was going on like right at the exact same time. And when they were shuffling him away real fast, like, oh dang, that's gotta be the shooter, like this just happened, they're getting this guy away real quick. It's like, no, he was a separate thing. They were just getting him away and getting that dealt with so I can go deal with the other shit that was going on.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, I don't know. But in the second dude, I don't know what happened to the second dude, but I know that someone said that it wasn't him. Like he had like an alibi, I guess, or they knew that it couldn't have been him by some reason or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there were videos too of the dude. You could see him sitting on the roof. Some guy caught it on video.
Yeah.
So
Fucked up situation.
no, yeah, definitely a fucked up thing to learn the other day. And like we were saying too, the dude was only 31, also.
Yeah.
And be very much in the political landscape. So he could have done a lot of change, a lot of good things, but
Who knows?
yeah, just sucks to see that. And like we said, thoughts and prayers go out.
Yeah. So.
But now to sports.
Yeah, sports. What do you want to start out with? We should probably start out with, do you want to college football, NFL, or baseball?
You can do baseball first.
All right, let's do baseball first.
So baseball, we had a lot of future playoff matchups recently. The Cubs, I think, were taking on the Brewers. I could be mistaken. And then the Phillies were playing the Mets. I'm pretty sure. And then the Tigers were playing the Yankees. Tigers took 2 out of 3 from the Yankees.
Yeah, they beat us yesterday, but
They did.
honestly, also never forget 9/11 was yesterday.
Oh yeah, that is true.
At least they won on 9/11.
Yeah, the Yankees did. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, the first 2 games we had a combined score of 23-3.
Yeah,
Beat
that
them by 20 total runs.
killed them.
And then the second game, I think the second game was what, 9-3.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, the third game they ended up taking it to us a little bit. Few home runs that were pumped by the Yankees. Stanton had a big one against us. that dude's swing is so nice. Stanton's swing is so it's crazy to watch. And then so we had just a lot of different playoff matchups. Playoffs are growing closer. Tigers are, I think, 8 games away from clinching a spot. So I think we'll end up clinching it like towards the end of the year. But we'll also had Toronto and Houston play, which was important for the seeding. We needed Toronto to win, I think.
Yeah, because we're a little less than halfway through September already.
So, and then I think the season ends like September 28th or September 29th or something like that. And then the first playoff game is like October or something. I think October 2nd or some shit like that. Well, yeah. Lots of playoff preview matchups. It was interesting to see. It was cool to see the Tigers pitching. In the third game, in the bullpen game, it kind of got off the rails a little bit, but we started to lock it down towards the end of the game.
I heard that Paddock did pretty well.
Paddock did pretty good coming out of the bullpen. His first bullpen appearance and first save of his career. Mize pitched pretty good. Flaherty pitched pretty good. Flaherty pitched pretty good against the Yankees in the World Series, too. So maybe he's just a Yankee killer. I don't know. Maybe the Yankees just can't hit against him for some reason. So we'll have to remember that for the playoffs, because if they do end up facing us in the playoffs, Flaherty could be a weapon for us. And we have to pay attention to that, too, because they could figure him out and then tee off on him. But yeah, as of right now, I'm pretty sure it would be the Red Sox, Yankees, and I can't remember who else. Red Sox, Yankees, and someone else. And then the Tigers, Blue Jays, and Astros. What was the other American League team? Shit. MLB standings.
How many games are we up in our division?
I will find that out right now. We are 8.5 games up on the Guardians. Let me see. The other playoff team would be the Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners actually took the American League West. So that means that they're now in the lead and in that third spot, and the Astros have the first wild card. Actually, Astros are in the last wild card. The Yankees are at 555, Red Sox 551, Astros 537.
So, if playoffs were to happen tomorrow.
So, if the playoffs were to happen tomorrow, it would be.
But who would we play?
We, at this point, would have a first round bye.
Okay.
Because it would be the top 2 division winners, and it's us and the Blue Jays. And then it would be Red Sox versus Astros, and then Mariners versus Yankees. And
that's a regular series, right?
That would be the wild card series. So that would be a best of 3.
Yeah.
And then the divisional series would be 5, championship is 7, World Series is 7.
Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure I was on my P's and Q's with that.
Yeah. So, I mean, as long as we keep winning, we have nothing to worry about because we have that high division lead. What we need to figure out is the West. So, right now the Mariners and Astros are tied for first place, which means that if either one of them gets even a half a game up, that could change the entire playoff landscape.
Yeah.
Because it would switch the top and bottom seed, essentially, because of how the Yankees and Red Sox are doing percentage-wise. So, yes. Interesting stuff going on in the world of baseball right now. And like I said, we're inching closer. We got less than a month until playoffs.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was thinking about this, like, I guess, last week of August into September. I go, the days go by long, but it's like, damn, we're almost halfway through September.
Yeah. Yeah, like the dog days of summer like what they call that era, that section of the baseball season after the All-Star break until like right after the trade deadline, like that kind of day in day out grind of the year, like the bulk of the season.
Yeah.
When you're in that dog days of summer period, it goes by super slow. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh dang, like you have to wait. Oh, I have the day off. I have to wait all the way until tomorrow to watch them. Or it's like, oh dang, they play a night game. I have to wait all the way until tonight. Or it's like, oh dang, they already played. Now I have to wait until tomorrow to see them play. So it's like a lot of waiting, and then you watch the game, and then you wait and you watch the game. It's just because of that methodical marching through the games like that. But then once it's over, and you're in September or you're in October, you're like, dang, it's already September. It's already the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it goes by quick after it's over with, but when it's going on, it goes by slow.
Yeah. I'm just and in everyday life recently, it's been like, holy shit, days been going by super slow. Oh
But
fuck! It's already September 12th.
No, yeah, legitimately.
You're like shit.
Like I remember seeing the thing for Black Ops 7. I was like, dang, Black Ops 7's coming out. I was like, I wonder what release date is. And I looked at it, and it was like December of 2025. And I'm like, oh dang, okay, that's not actually that long.
No.
Or it's like Battlefield comes out next month. Battlefield comes out in less than a month.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking about it. I was like, I turned 22 like pretty soon. I was like, it took forever to turn 21, and now I'm almost 22.
yeah, I got just over a month until I'm blasting. What's my age again?
23.
Yeah.
You forgot your age. Oh, what? Oh.
The fact that you said you forgot your age, that's like the perfect response to what's my age again. What's my age again? You forgot your age?
Moving on. But yeah, I was telling my buddy who's about to turn 21 because me and him actually share a birthday. I go, it's gonna 21 to 22. It was like so quick compared to 20 to 21. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you, dude. 20 to 22 went by like that. 22 to 20 or 21 to 23, it's kind of gone by a little bit slow.
I'd rather have it go by slow than fast, but still.
Potential spam call.
Answer
Bastards.
it and fart in the phone.
No, I don't have to fart right now.
It's okay if you shit yourself. It's all right.
It is not okay that I shit myself. Dude, I almost did, legitimately almost did yesterday. I'm not even fucking around with you. I made bacon cheeseburgers. Oh! I got like the St. Pierre buns from Meyer. Like the French bread buns.
I'm not familiar.
No, dude, they're so fucking good. And then I got 93.7 beef.
Oh.
And I made smash burgers and bacon. And I got the bacon. Dude, the bacon was like perfect. Like I ended up just.
What time was this?
Eating the bacon. Oh, this was like maybe 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'll give you a pass. I was like, you didn't invite me.
No, yeah,
but I was
absolutely
busy. It's all right.
And then had two of those, and I could instantly feel it. I'm like, oh, dude, this is gonna come out bad. Afterwards, as if I wasn't thinking before, because I wasn't, I went and had a huge bowl of Blue Moon ice cream.
Oh. Ah!
So not only did it come flying out once I sat down on the toilet, it was also green.
Oh. I don't think we should be talking about this on air.
Why are you still calling me?
Leave me alone!
They left a message? Why did they leave a message?
I don't know. I got a text from plus 212 country code yesterday saying,
Fuck yeah.
hey, your car insurance isn't up to date. I go, let me search this up. I don't even know what country code 212 is.
Oh, my car insurance in Uzbekistan?
Yeah.
Wherever the fuck.
I'm going to search it up. because I got also a text from South Africa the other day.
Nice.
I know, and that's plus 97. Morocco. Ah, yeah. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
My car insurance from Morocco
Yeah.
definitely needs to be up to date.
Some Moroccan sultan or whatever they have going on over there has come across a fortune. He wants to share it with you specifically, Benjamin.
I know.
You specifically.
I also got a text say, "Hey, I want to be a sugar mama." And I chose
Jeez.
you. Okay, Saudi
scouring.
Arabian princess.
Right, yeah.
That definitely doesn't know me or have come into contact with me or my family. Sure, I'll give you my social security number.
Okay, profile that has one picture that looks like it was taken in 2011.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah.
All right. Fuck. Let's go with college. We'll go with college because I have a lot to rant
College.
about.
Michigan did not play very good.
Michigan played not to get blown out, and it really fucking showed.
Yeah. Oklahoma, you never know. We could be talking at the end of the year, and Oklahoma's in the conversation for the
Don't
national
get me wrong.
championship.
Oklahoma is a great team, and to be honest, they should have blown us out by even more.
Yeah, we probably should have gotten our asses kicked in that game.
We did get our asses kicked.
Well,
But the score didn't really show how bad. But the memes come
No.
out, and it's like, oh god. Our offensive coordinator is a dumbass because you throw a screen on 2nd and 15. And you throw the ball 5 yards behind you to complete the screen, and Samaj Morgan gets absolutely shit on. Yeah, that's a great fucking call. We couldn't get the running game
Yeah, we weren't running the ball like we were
until
week
the first play of the second half.
one. Yeah.
And even then, that was like a fluke. And then, like, having Barham out for the first half did kill you.
Right.
Because even though he
Now
made
he's
a...
out.
What?
Now he's hurt. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, now he's hurt. At least that's what I heard on the telecast.
Great. But either way, that was a significant, like, crutch for us. I think the play calling was shoddy. I think the execution was shoddy. I don't think that our offensive line did good. It was just a bad performance.
We also did lose 2 people on our
O-line.
O-line, yeah.
Yeah.
El Hadi and then someone else. But yeah, Barnum has a right calf injury.
Great.
September 6th.
Great.
Injury occurred in the 4th quarter. Athletic trainers attended to Barnum's leg. Says he... Oh, it doesn't say how he hurt it.
Also, our secondary giving up the massive explosive plays killed us.
Yeah.
And tackling a running quarterback I get it. I've done it. It sucks, but I'm like, that pissed me off.
Yeah. So, I heard something pertaining to the Lions. I can't remember where I heard it from.
I was going to get into the Lions more specifically as well.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I heard something about the Lions. It was like against the Packers. It was like, it wasn't that we couldn't tackle. It's that we weren't tackling.
Yeah.
Because we weren't in the right spot to tackle.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're not in the right position to tackling and filling in those gaps the right way, then you could end up being like 2 feet out of place, but those 2 feet are going to cost you.
Yeah.
Not to be able to touch the dude.
It is true what they say. Football is a massive game of inches.
Oh yeah.
Like,
But I wonder if that same problem is going on with Michigan.
Maybe. Right, and I mean, we are playing Central Michigan, so I'm not too worried about it. I do think we're going to win. It's just a matter of I hope we run up the score.
I hope we look good.
I hope we look good.
Yeah.
Sharon Moore is out this game and next game.
Yeah, Sharon Moore will be out. These next 2 games will be coaching. We'll have Biff Poggi as our interim head coach.
The problem is, I think we'll be fine with Central. I do. I hope we run up the score because we're ranked number 23 as of right now, which is crazy. And then I'll get into I'll bring up the top 25 and we'll talk about it and everything. But I hope it's like a 45-7 game or 45-0 game.
Yeah. Something. Yeah.
I hope they let Bryce actually air it out more. I hope they actually let him run a little bit more. And I think
expand the playbook.
Yes. But I am worried for Nebraska because Nebraska is good.
Nebraska is a pretty decent team. The Big Ten has a lot of teams that are pretty decent right now. I mean, Penn State, Ohio State, Oregon, Indiana, Illinois.
Yeah.
Nebraska's not bad. You still have Michigan and Michigan State, who Michigan State looked somewhat decent. Michigan looked good in the first game.
The problem is their defense. They have a pretty good offense with Childs and Nick Marsh, but their defense is shoddy. That's the issue with Michigan State right now. But
I mean they're still 2-0 though.
That is true.
Yeah.
And we're 1-1. I get it. All right, let's get into, that's my rant about Michigan because I'm going to start swearing way too much if I keep on going.
But boy, did Micah Parsons have our number.
I was going to talk about that when we get to the NFL because I'm very pissed about that as well, but it's all right. I digress. So this is the top 25. Ohio State, which granted they did beat Texas, which was number 1. So whatever. Penn State makes sense. They were 2 to begin with.
Yeah.
LSU is number 3. I don't think that's a bad place for them right now.
No.
Oregon number 4. That's well deserved because Oklahoma State is not a slouch team by any means, and you dropped 63 points on them.
Yeah. I have heard some people think that they're a little bit overrated. Maybe Texas or Miami should be in that spot, and they should be like a couple spots down. I mean,
you beat Oklahoma State 63-6 or some shit like that.
Right, but Oklahoma State can go out this year and be totally ass.
It's true, but
it's still only week 2. Now, if we see that Oklahoma State turns out to be a pretty good team this year, that could come into effect later on in the rankings and help them out. It's like, they played against this team and beat them, not terribly, maybe like by a score and a half or something like that.
Yeah.
But Oklahoma State lost to this team.
Yeah.
But Oklahoma State also beat this other team.
Yeah.
So Oregon is going to get bumped up a little bit because they had that series of events.
Yeah. Miami and then Georgia, I'm fine with. Texas, then Notre Dame, whatever. Illinois. Florida State, that's fine. South Carolina, fine. Clemson, Oklahoma. Iowa State, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Ole Miss. South Florida. Now, South Florida and Florida State play each other this week.
Yeah, that will be a good game.
If South Florida beats Florida State, they will go undefeated this year.
You think so?
Yes, easily.
Who do they have on their schedule?
I don't even know, dude.
They have
Florida. Dude, these past 2 games, they were supposed to get crushed.
So they played Boise State, beat Boise State 34-7. Played Florida, beat them 18-16. Next, they have Miami.
Oh, they have Miami?
They play Miami at 4:30 on Saturday. And then they play SC State, Charlotte, North Texas, FL Atlantic, Florida Atlantic, Memphis, UTSA, Navy, UAB, and Rice.
Okay, so if they beat Miami, I do think they're going to go undefeated.
I think they'll go 11-1 because I think they're going to lose to Miami.
Okay.
I think that'll be their one loss. But still, one loss, and you come out of that division and make the college football playoff.
Yeah.
So
Alabama is at 19.
okay, I mean
that's whatever.
Alabama doesn't look like the Alabama of years past.
No, it
this year,
doesn't.
though.
I think Alabama. Who do they play this week? Can
Let
you
me
search that up real quick?
They play Wisconsin tomorrow, but then they play Georgia the week after.
If they lose to Wisconsin, they're out.
Yeah. I'd say if they play bad against Wisconsin, they're done.
Yeah.
Because then they have Vanderbilt, who's sneaky in the SEC.
Yeah, Vandy's 2-0, I believe, right now.
And then Missouri, who's ranked, and then Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then they have a pretty stacked schedule coming up. They have Tennessee, and then the week after they have South Carolina, 11 ranked.
Yeah.
And they have LSU number 3, Oklahoma 13. And then Auburn at the end of the year. So they got a pretty tough schedule this year.
Yeah. And then Utah, Texas Tech, Indiana, Michigan, Auburn, Missouri.
Yeah, I mean, I think the teams that snuck in, I think they deserve to be snuck in.
Yeah.
Michigan, I think, is still up there because they are a wild card. You play against Oklahoma team and you get blown out by them, but Oklahoma could end up being a very good team this year. And you play somewhat well against New Mexico for it being your first college football game.
Yeah, Michigan never does truly all that well for their first game.
That is true as well. So you never know. He can come out this week in Central Michigan and play really well, but Central Michigan is also not the best team.
Yeah.
And then you go out and you play against Nebraska and you have a good game with that momentum.
Yeah.
So
it's a trophy game, too.
And it will be a trophy game. It will be away. So it'll be his second away test. And who knows if you play well in that game, if you win that game, you could still be ranked after Central Michigan and after Nebraska. So then you go into the bulk of your Big Ten season in the top 25. Yeah. And you have a chance to make some noise. Because if we beat Nebraska, I see us losing 1 to 2 more games for the rest of the year. I see us maybe losing to Penn State and then losing to Ohio State, maybe losing to Penn State and then beating Ohio State, preferably. But then I think Michigan State could be a win. I think that's the other one that's kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
Because Michigan State doesn't look too bad this year.
There is a lot of question marks.
There are question marks, so that's why I'm putting that one as kind of like I'm on the fence about. Like I think we could beat them, and I obviously want them to beat them. But if we did lose and we ended up with 4 losses this year, I wouldn't. I would kind of just toss my hands up in the air and be like, yeah, I mean, we had a tough schedule this year. We played some pretty good teams, and we ended up with 4 losses. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'm excited to watch just football in general, man. It is interesting how these storylines have unfolded already, you know?
Yeah.
Because nobody thought USF was going to be like that. But guess what? They're like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, South Florida, they could be like a Wake Forest or like a Mississippi State type team that just has a really, really Arizona State last year just has like a really, really good year, goes the distance and makes a shit ton of noise.
Yeah.
And I think that would be pretty good. Like you had Cincinnati that one year, Coastal Carolina, UCF did it a couple times.
Yeah.
Like I said, Mississippi State and what was the other one? Wake Forest. Missouri did it a couple times too.
Yeah.
So it would be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I'm excited for this weekend. In an ideal world, Michigan will drop 70 on these motherfuckers, but you know it's not an ideal world. So.
No, yeah.
Now let's get into NFL. The Packers look like that team this year.
They do look a lot better. I watched the game highlights a couple of times, and it also just looks like it was a factor of the Packers bringing their best into Lambeau for us.
Yeah.
And also the Lions looking like shit.
Yeah. And then I'm also talking about yesterday's game too. They looked extremely good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Packers looked pretty good against the Commanders. So I think it was a combination of, like I said, those two things. So I think the Packers are a pretty good team, and they are a team to watch out for in the NFC North and the NFC as a whole now. Um, but I feel like if the Lions brought a better game to Lambeau, it might have still ended up in a loss, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be as bad as it was,
Yeah.
and it would be a little bit closer. He might have had a better chance to win.
Yeah.
But that still was a tough game. The Packers are, like I said, they are a team to watch out for now.
Yeah. And this is what Kevin Shepard said. He's like,
Calvin Shepard.
is it Calvin?
I think it's Calvin Shepard.
I want to search that up. I don't want to be wrong about that. I should probably know his fucking name. He is our DC. Audio format. It is Calvin Shepard. All right. So Calvin Shepard, they had the press conference or whatever. I don't know if it was it wasn't the just after the game. It was like a couple days removed from the game, and they were asking like all these questions about the defense. And he goes, they had 188 yards passing and 78 yards rushing, something like that.
Yeah.
He goes, in the NFL, realistically, that's not a bad day.
No, it's not.
But he's like, that's not the brand of football we are. He's like,
No.
if you actually, we played 87 or like something like that, like 87 plays on defense.
Yeah.
Normal game for the most part. He goes, if we take away the 7 plays where they had explosive runs, that 45-yard catch and the 17-yard catch, and they had a 15-yard run for a touchdown too. He's like, if we take those away, we're at 127 yards passing, and we're at 2.2 yards a carry because they were at 3.1 yards.
Yeah.
So
it still isn't terribly
it's
good.
not bad. He's just like, hey, guess what? It's been addressed. They know what the hell they need to do.
Yeah.
He's like, we did not play our brand of football. And guess what? Our brand of football is 127 yards and 2.2 yards a carry.
No, because we've seen what the Lions defense can do to decent offenses in the past
Yes.
too. Like having a game like that, even a worse game like that, having like 80 yards passing with like 30 something yards rushing.
Yes.
Like we've seen that happen before. The defense didn't play a bad game, but what forced them to give up points and forced them to give up those explosive plays like that was A, the way that Green Bay was running their offense,
Yes.
B, mistakes,
Yes.
and C, the offense putting them in a bad position, putting them in bad field position, putting them on the field too soon,
Yeah.
turnovers, stuff like that.
And I think everybody knows that was just a piss poor performance by them.
Yeah, it wasn't a good day for the
No.
Lions at all. And you're gonna have games like that. I mean, you're gonna have games where you piss all over yourself.
I'd rather have it be the first game and not the last game.
Definitely, yeah. I'd much rather have it be earlier in the season and have it addressed than have it.
Yeah, because
Then
if
have it
we're
happen later.
having these same problems week 7, week 8,
Right.
we're cooked.
Well, I mean, think about what Dan Campbell said too. Dan Campbell was talking on the radio, and he was talking about the fundamentals.
Yeah.
He was like, we just need to break it down and just work on the fundamentals, get those hammered out, and build it back up from there, and we'll be fine. We'll do what we need to do. And you hear about that all the time in professional sports, especially in like baseball and hockey. And so, well, what do you guys need to do to get better to regain your focus?
Yeah.
It's like, I think we just need to work on the fundamentals. Just start playing the game the way we know how to play it.
It's crazy because
So
it's like the most obvious thing there, but it's like you're so good and you do it all the time
Oh yeah.
that it just leaves your brain.
Right.
Like
yeah.
you don't think about it. At that point you don't really think about it. You just do
Yeah.
because you're so ingrained in doing it.
That muscle memory.
Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes even at the professional level, sometimes when players are trying to learn something new or they're trying to grasp a different thing in their game, or they're worried about something in their game, or there's change in coaching or a change like the Lions have had,
Yes.
or a change in personnel, or you got traded, you went to a different team.
Yeah.
That does happen with people where they just kind of lose that muscle memory momentarily, and they kind of start focusing like overthinking and overplaying the game, and it's like, no, dude, just go back to what you know how to do, work on the fundamentals for a little bit, get that hammered out,
Yeah.
and then get back to doing what you do.
And I do trust Calvin Shepard. I do. Especially because he was under Aaron Glenn, and I'm going to talk more about Aaron Glenn here in a little bit, but
Jets don't look too bad.
I was...
Jets don't look too bad.
well, I don't know if you saw it, but you might be hearing this for the first time when I get to it, but I trust Calvin Shepard. I think the offensive coordinator is going through growing pains, and I think we're going through growing pains because we're used to Ben Johnson.
Yeah. I mean, anything when you have a massive shift in, not regime, but like in your way of doing things, it's going to take a toll on your team.
Yeah.
Especially when you had a lot of success from the last ones. Doesn't mean you can't have success with these ones, but it's going to take a minute. You're going to have to get the ball rolling a little bit. And you never know. In the end, it could end up working out better for the Lions now with these two dudes.
Goff even said on the radio, he's like, when Ben Johnson's first year, they started out 1-6.
Right.
He's like, I'm not saying that's going to happen like this year. He's like, I'm not saying that at all. He's just like, these things take times, and we're like meshing together and everything. So it takes time.
Right.
And he's like, a loss is a loss, and it sucks. But he's like, it's not the end of the world.
No, yeah. And think about it, too. You're getting one of your star players back on defense who's going to be taking it easy, and he has the same responsibility
It did
when
look.
he left.
It did look extremely like they were taking it easy.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have that player. You have Hutch coming back off that injury and not playing 100%.
Yeah.
And
Davenport.
Well, and the fact that he's still in the same responsibility that he was when he left.
Yeah.
You have Davenport. You have whoever you have coming off the left isn't getting the same attention, isn't getting the same pressure that Hutch would be, but Hutch is double teamed. You have new guys all over the defense. You have the struggling D line.
Yeah.
And you have the struggling secondary too right now.
Yeah.
And you have a brand new defensive coordinator. So he has a lot of problems that he has to iron out. But the fact that it's all kind of all these things that are new for the defense that are happening at once, I feel like you would want to have it happen at the beginning of the year. Now, like we were saying before, get them ironed out, make the playoffs at the end of the year, then go into the playoffs knowing what you're doing. And then kind of the same thing for the offense too. Like it is all the same players, it is all the same people, but you do have rookies, you do have a new look O-line, and you have a new coordinator.
Yeah.
So some of these new plays that the O-line is getting introduced to, they have to work on these new plays and this new coordinator's way of doing things, and work on getting used to each other and who they're next to now. So.
Now let's flip the coin to the Bears, because we faced the Bears this week, and they were on Monday Night Football against the Vikings.
Yes.
This was last week, obviously. I was watching the game for a little bit, and that first drive, the Bears looked amazing.
Yeah, the Bears looked pretty good earlier in the game.
And then I don't know, I turned it off because I was kind of pissed at football. So I turned it off because I wanted them both to lose, you know.
Yeah.
And then I look at the score, and the Vikings end up winning by a field goal or whatever it was. And then it all comes out that Caleb Williams fucked up again. Did you watch the game? Because
I did.
Did you watch the full game?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they won by more than that. I think it was like more like a touchdown. Because it was I think it was a little bit higher deficit than that, because the Vikings at the end of the game ended up looking really good. JJ was passing the ball really well. Their defense looked good. The O-line looked pretty good. Working against that D line. What was it?
27-24.
Oh, okay. And then, but I don't think it was like a game-winning field goal. I think they just won by 3 points. But what was I saying? Yeah, oh yeah, the Vikings at the end of the game looked pretty good.
Yeah.
So it could have been kind of like a thing where the Vikings needed to get going a little bit, and the Bears came out of the gate too hot, and then the Bears started to slow down towards the end of the game, not play as well,
From
and the Vikings started to speed up.
from what I heard is it's like Ben Johnson kind of fell apart. It's Caleb Williams fell apart, and they just couldn't get anything going after that.
No, yeah, they had everything, not everything, but they had a few decent drives at the beginning of the game. They were moving the ball well, and then it kind of looked like Ben Johnson forgot, like he just like kind of lost his grasp on it. There were play calls that kind of really didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
There were play calls that weren't executed the right way, and there were plays that were just botched, like
Yeah.
incomplete passes,
I
running the ball and not getting.
I
very
hate
many
to say
yards.
it. I hope Ben Johnson goes 0-17. I really
Oh, I've
do.
said that before. Yeah, I hope they don't win a game this year. Yeah, fuck that guy.
But I really hope that we can take it to the Bears this week because they are coming here, and we'll talk about. I want to talk about something else related to the game after I talk about Aaron Glenn. But they are coming here, so hopefully with our home field advantage, because Detroit has one of the best home field advantages right now in the league.
Oh yeah.
I hope that it will be too much. Even though Ben Johnson, the Bears in general, but Ben Johnson is used to being here.
Yeah.
Especially because he isn't far removed.
No. It will probably. I don't know how it'll do against him because, like, when you're playing for the Lions in Ford Field, everybody, like the quiet offense at work thing. Like, you start to quiet down a little bit. You let the offense do their work, and you applaud once the game once the play is over. Now he's going to be on the opposite end of that.
Yeah.
He's going to be hearing the crowd going crazy while their offense is going. And it'll be interesting to see how he handles it because he's played against other teams that have had really lively crowds with the Lions. He's played against Washington, Kansas City, LA Rams, teams like that have really, really lively home crowds.
Yeah.
But all of those are open air stadiums.
Yeah.
This one is going to be an enclosed one. Lions Ford Field's a pretty decent sized stadium.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a packed house
Well,
because it's game
he
number one.
obviously knows what it feels like because he's been in the building.
He's been, yeah.
But he hasn't actually coached.
Now he's going to be working through it.
And it came out that, like, Caleb Williams is dyslexic or some shit, so he flips the plays around, so Ben Johnson has to say the play wrong so he can get it right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or some shit like that. I was listening to Coach JB, the guy from JUCO Independence, and I was like, this guy is crazy, but he's so polarizing, like you can't just not listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Now, towards the rest of the NFL, Aaron Rodgers looks great as a Steeler. The Steelers look pretty damn good, too.
Until he gets hurt week 2.
Yes, but I digress. And it also is crazy that the Jets look pretty good, too.
Jets look pretty decent with Aaron Glenn and Justin Fields, not going to lie.
Yeah.
You got Breece Hall running the ball.
Yeah.
Jets defense looks better.
So, I don't know if you saw this or not, but this hat, I guess, Xavier Gibson, is he a receiver?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going to search it up.
I think so.
I think he's a receiver, and his name is Xavier Gibson. Yeah, so he was a receiver, and he fumbled the ball.
Okay.
In that game. Which I think was one of the pivotal reasons why the Jets ended up losing. It was like the game was Sunday afternoon, I guess.
Yeah.
One of the first games, by Monday morning, Xavier Gibson was cut. Aaron Glenn cut him.
I mean, it depends on how he took it behind closed doors. You never know. He could have tried to talk with him and he could have gotten an attitude or gotten pissed or something like that and there was an argument. Or it was the way that he handled it on the sideline. Maybe he was blaming somebody else. Aaron Glenn didn't like that. Said, get the fuck out of here. You were on the fringe anyways. Or something.
I guess, but it's still crazy because like it came out of nowhere. And I didn't know you could just cut motherfuckers like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just after week 1.
Yeah.
Which I thought was crazy.
That's one thing. You can do that. And as long as it's in your contract, yeah, like if you don't like the way someone's playing or if someone's not a good fit for your team, you can just straight up cut them. And it's like in any sport. But if they have it in the contract where their money's guaranteed, you still have to pay them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I that's just the first time I think I've ever witnessed something like that, though.
It's happened. It's happened a couple other times. I think it's happened. It's happened in baseball a few times. It happened one time with the Yankees this year. They had a relief pitcher that they got. Relief pitcher went in for his first appearance, gave up like 5 runs, was cut the next day. Yeah.
Or at least in football, I don't think I've seen it like that. I think that, to my recollection, this is like the first time that I've ever seen that in football. Now, I'm sure it's happened before, but I just never saw it.
It's happened before in football in the NFL. A few years ago, someone cut their kicker.
No.
And then I'm sure it's happened other times than that. But yeah, the one place where you really don't see it is college football. In the NFL, it's a little more different because it is a business and is professional.
Yeah.
But college football, it doesn't really happen a whole lot because, it could have been just like one really bad play, one really bad moment in this dude's career. And he goes out and he's amazing when he gets to the league. So in college football, you don't really see it. But in the pros, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
That shit happens.
Who else looks honestly really good?
Chargers.
Chargers do look good. Now, granted, they beat the Chiefs, so there's a little extra emphasis on that. But
right, yeah. But the Chargers.
Obviously, the Bills coming back from an impossible.
I'll tell you who looked pretty good. The one game that I watched too on Sunday, the Raiders.
Really?
Geno Smith was slinging it pretty good. He was playing pretty good. Max Crosby was playing pretty good with that Raiders defense. I think the Raiders beat the Patriots 20-18. And you're playing the Patriots, which not very good, but they did get Stephon Diggs. So that beefed their receiving core up a little bit. They got a couple of guys on defense.
I think the Patriots are kind of like a sleeper team.
The Patriots are like they could be like a middle of the road team this year. Because last year they were buns.
Abysmal.
But this year I think they're going to be like a middle of the road team. Who's going to be really bad this year is Miami.
Yeah, Miami is rough.
They looked like a high school football team.
And not only they lost to Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
30 every single possession they scored something.
That's the first time that's ever happened in NFL history.
Really?
That's the first where a quarterback has led a scoring drive every time they've gotten the ball in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mike McDaniel is trash. I think he'll be at least out of Miami by the end of the year, if not halfway through the year.
Yeah, I think Mike McDaniel, he's a very good coach. He seems to have a very good rapport with his players. He seems to know what he's doing media-wise. He's a good personality. He does have a good mind for the game. You don't know if it's maybe just a change of scenery thing, where if he goes to another team, gets another batch of players in front of him.
Yeah.
And they need a fresh voice. And he's that voice, and he ends up having success with a different team.
But not with Miami.
Not with Miami. For a while, it looked like he could turn that team into something.
Yeah.
For a few years, they were pretty good.
And now,
but then they started to
I think Tua needs to retire.
Tua with his injuries, yeah, he doesn't look like the same dude at all.
Jackson Dart or Jameis Winston needs to start over Russell Wilson.
Yeah, the Giants looked brutal. Cam Scatterby looked pretty good though.
Cam Scatterby looked good. Cam Ward could get not shit done.
The Giants' defense looked pretty good. They kept
Yeah.
them in that game for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Colts with Daniel Jones, not very bad. Could be a sleeper pick this year. Could be a sleeper pick. You know who also didn't play very good was Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp did not play very good the other day.
The 49ers got riddled with injuries already.
Yeah.
CMC, Brock Purdy, George Kittle.
There's your offense. Bye. Have a nice day. See you next year.
I'm pretty sure Jawan Jennings got hurt.
Thanks for playing. See you next
Same
year.
for it. Nick Bosa was the only standout, really.
Yeah.
It's rough to be a 49er fan right now. Travis Hunter did play both sides.
He did.
He had like 6 snaps on defense and the rest on offense.
Houston looked pretty good.
That was just a shitty game.
That was. What you call it? What was the other team that I was gonna say? Oh yeah, Cincinnati. Cincinnati didn't play very well.
No, and Joe Burrow even put that on him. He's like, dude, I played like shit.
Yeah, I mean, so that could be just a day where, I mean, first game of the season, it could be just,
Hey,
getting out there, cold feet.
they do have a defense, though.
They do have a defense now, a little bit of a defense, so.
It's just their billion-dollar wide receivers did not do it.
Yeah, they didn't really get the offense going a whole lot. So Cincinnati could be a team coming up. Maybe they do something at the trade deadline. Maybe they need, a little bit of the season to get going, figure some things out.
Will Johnson showed why he should have been the first defensive player taken.
Yeah, Will Johnson did show out. That was pretty cool.
It's fun that the NFL is back, dude.
Mike Sainristil.
Yeah.
Washington, I heard his name called a few times.
Yeah, he
during
was
the game.
playing a pretty good game.
He played pretty well.
Dude, Rashawn Gary was a monster.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy that the NFL is back, and it was a pretty damn good week for football in general, for the most
Yeah.
part. Now
Week one was pretty good.
now it sucks that the Lions kind of shit themselves, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, like I was saying too, it's week one. You're playing against a team that is going to be better,
Yeah.
but brought their A game when you didn't,
Yeah.
and you played them away. And they have a new player who you're going to have to adjust for and change that defense of that team. And now you're going to have to earn your spot in the NFC, at the top of the NFC North.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be easy.
Definitely not.
So,
Now talking about this is the home opener for the Lions today. Or Sunday, yes. It is the most expensive home opener, I think, in NFL history.
Jesus Christ.
Standing room alone is $300 plus.
Yeah, I'm cool watching it on my TV. At
Exactly.
home. Yeah.
And it's not the player's fault. It's not, obviously, it has nothing to do with them. And it has everything to do with supply and demand. But I saw this on 97.1 The Ticket. It's like, kids, do you want to go to the game or do you want Christmas?
No, right, yeah, legitimately. I mean, I've seen, when my aunt has season tickets and when we go to Lions before COVID, I've seen every NFL team at Ford Field. Every NFL. I've seen some of the best NFL players of all time play. J.J. Watt, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, all those guys. I'm not really worried about seeing too many of the guys now because I've already seen a lot of. I've seen Myles Garrett. I've seen Aaron Donald. I've seen Troy Polamalu.
Well, you're
I've
kind of
seen-
lucky because
you
I have
know-
seen none of these motherfuckers play.
Right, but it's not really worrying me going to games. Baseball is the sport that I really care about seeing people in the sport play. Like when I saw Shohei, I was like, I need to see all 4 of these dudes at bat during this game because I want to see and be able to say that I saw potentially the best MLB player of all time play. Same thing with Aaron Judge. When I saw Aaron Judge, there are players that I would want to go see in baseball. NFL, it's I've been to a Lions game with this new Lions regime, so I've seen all of these guys play. Sewell, St. Brown, Gibbs, all these dudes. So going to a game and not going to a game,
For me,
it doesn't really make a big deal to me this year, especially since they're so fucking expensive.
yeah. Well, yeah, the expensive part really is what draws it down. But I don't think I've ever been to a regular season Lions game. I don't
Really?
remember.
Oh wow.
But for me, it is fun going to NFL games, but I don't
Yeah.
get the joy compared to going to the Michigan game.
No, the Michigan games are so much better.
But that's also because I think college, to me, and it's probably because I played it too, is like more important to me
yeah.
than like obviously my Sundays are all NFL as of right now, so
Yeah.
football is a big part. But I'm like, we've been to the Michigan Panthers game, not the same, obviously, but
Yeah.
like the ambiance of being in Ford Field, I get it. But for $400 to stand, you can fuck off.
Right, yeah. And see a
And
game
it's-
that you might win.
And for moderate seats, like good decent seats, it's $700 to $800.
No, thank you, dude.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what I could do? I could sit on my couch, order pizza for less than $20.
Yeah, and watch the game for free.
Yeah. Now
That-
the extra shit that they do, I don't really care about. I could, like, during the Michigan shit, like when they do stuff on the field, like I don't really care all that much.
Oh, that's my favorite part. The beginning of the game, like the beginning of the
I'm not
Michigan
talking
game?
about that.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about how they like have the hamster races or whatever.
Mhm.
Like that I can do without. But the best part about the Michigan game is the beginning.
It's the marching band and the hype video.
The hype video
and
is
national anthem.
is the best.
It's the from the time when he says, "Good afternoon." That starts the best part, and then it ends with opening kickoff.
Yeah.
That's the best part of the mission. After it, I remember one time my aunt was like, she went with us to like one of the opening games. I think it was me, you, and her.
Yeah.
Or it was like me and Adam and her or something like that. And she turned to me in like the second quarter, and she was like, "Whenever you guys are cool with going, just like let me know." She was, "If you want to stay," she was like, "We can stay if you guys want to take off early. If they're beating the hell out of them, just let me know." She was like, "I'll leave whenever you guys want to."
Yeah.
And we're like, "Okay."
That's kind of like the best thing about the Michigan game, and the tailgating experience. Like you can do tailgating
That's
at Ford, but
it's not the same. As
it's not the same. I think college right now is leagues above the NFL,
No, yeah.
entertainment wise.
And I tell you, yeah.
Um,
Because there's so much. It seems like there's so much more school pride for the schools than there are pride for the NFL teams.
yeah,
The fact it's oftentimes a wider fan base. I think the
Yeah.
colleges have a wider fan base because they reach a lot more different demographics. So like you'll find like a lot of college girls and stuff like that will be rooting for the college football teams.
yeah.
But college girls don't give a shit about the NFL teams.
Some do, like some do.
There are outliers. There are people who do, but for the most part, I find that isn't the case.
Okay,
And
yeah,
then-
it's fair.
And then same thing, like there are a lot of people who really like college football but hate the NFL. And then there are people who do the opposite though. They can't stand
Yeah.
college football because of the new NIL bullshit and transfer portal shit. So they watch the NFL and they've been with the NFL.
Yeah, I think me and you have similar preferences. Like, if I would watch college football, if I had to pick between NFL and college, I think I would go with college.
Yeah, I would. I mean, there are more games during the day. They're more evenly spread out. A lot of them are going to be like sleeper matchups, sleeper really
Yeah.
good games. Versus in the NFL, a lot of times, especially in recent years, we've been getting some really shitty games on like Thursday nights,
Yeah.
Monday nights, and stuff like that.
Also, like the amount of streaming services you need.
Right, yeah. The Thursday night, I couldn't watch it yesterday because it was on Prime. I wasn't
watched-
signed into my Prime, so I was like, because Streamies is down.
Oh, I got something for you. I found one.
What?
I found
A link?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, send it to me. Don't say it. We don't want to get this one fucked.
Dude,
either.
that hurt when I found out Stream East died.
Did you see the picture?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I
dude.
was like,
It was totally run by like two dudes with a bunch of shit in their basement. It was so funny.
and it
when
was
I
in
saw that
Egypt,
picture.
but it literally felt like a sibling died.
No, yeah.
I go,
If
oh.
like a classmate got busted for
Yeah.
something, it was like, oh fuck.
So that's why I told you. I was like, I couldn't get anything on Stream East. So you're like, it worked for me. I go, it didn't work for me. But God
No, yeah.
got.
because that day when we were talking about it that day, I had watched Stream East at work, and I was like, it worked for me. Like I was watching it at work, and then I tried it out. I tried it later on in the day, and it said that it couldn't load the web page.
Yeah.
But it was my connection on my phone was also fucky. So I was like, it could be my connection on my phone, and then like I forgot about it, and then the next day I saw that on my phone. It was like Stream East busted. And I was like, no way.
Yeah,
and
that
I went
hurt.
immediately looked up Stream East, and sure enough, it
Yeah,
was gone.
that hurt so much. But I guess it is what it is. But you know, I'm excited to see what happens. Obviously, college football is tomorrow as of this record date.
Yeah,
So
I don't think there are any college football games on tonight, are there?
I'll be busy at work, so I don't know.
There aren't any NFL games on tonight. Audio format.
Yeah.
Football. Oh, yeah. Indiana State versus Indiana
Today.
today.
So
That's
Indiana's
6:30.
gonna win.
Yeah, that. Indiana State versus Indiana.
The Sycamores? Yeah,
Um,
they're the Sycamores. They're blue, right?
Yeah. If my phone would unlock, I looked right at the fucking facial recognition thing.
Yeah, Sycamores.
So, yeah, how the fuck did you know that?
Because a couple of my buddies played
Oh.
there.
Yeah,
Also-
they're 2-0.
Also, I like Indiana State was always at our practices.
Oh, well.
I know a lot of college football compared to what I did because of JUCO.
Yeah.
So, tomorrow I'll be at Saginaw because I'm going to watch the Axe Bowl between Northwood and Saginaw Valley. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to keep tabs on all the other games, and if that game is boring, I'm going to peace out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
It's like 0-0 in the third quarter.
I'm going to be like, I'm going to tell my buddy that it might be. It's getting late.
I'm a head out.
They probably would do the same because they're going to Central.
Oh, yeah.
So my one buddy records the games, and then my one buddy's coming into town to watch the game because he's going to be at Central anyways because his sister plays for Central's soccer team.
Oh, okay.
So he was going to be there anyways. So he was like, hey, you coming to the Axe Bowl? I go, where's it at? They're like, Saginaw. I searched up how far Saginaw was. I was like, hour? All right, not bad.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not terrible. Getting back, though, you're going to have to worry about getting back with the traffic leaving there and shit.
I don't think a lot of traffic would be going towards Northwood.
Yeah, but I mean, in that area, though.
Yeah.
Like, once you get out of the area of Saginaw, you'll be fine.
Yeah. So we'll have to see. But it, like I said, if it's a nail biter, I'm gonna stay. But if
Yeah.
it's like out of hand, I'm just gonna be like, yo, peace.
No, yeah. That was the thing. We went to the me, Mitchell, Adam, and Jeremy me, Mitchell, Adam, and Josh went to the Minnesota Duluth football game, and they were playing. I can't remember who they were playing, but they were playing someone. I think it was like a Wisconsin team or something like that. But I think they're D3 or D2.
Duluth is
football?
D2.
Yeah. So it wasn't like
They
a
might have
big
played
place.
if they were playing at D3. It might have been Whitewater, but I doubt it.
No, I can't remember who it was. They were a purple team. I remember that.
Then it might have been Wisconsin Whitewater.
I have no idea. But yeah, we watched until halftime and then we took off from there.
Yeah.
Because the tickets were like $10 or something like that. We went in there and got food. hung
Oh
out for a
yeah,
little
D2 is awesome,
bit.
dude.
Yeah.
Or even like Central games or like MAC teams, you can spend like $20 and get in.
Yeah, I've been to a Central Michigan game before.
I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, There was another instance where we like left in like the middle of the third quarter because
Yeah.
it was a blowout. I think it was like 35-0 or something.
I've been to a Central Michigan basketball game.
Oh yeah. There was one time I went to a U of D Mercy game because we had played on the court before the game.
Yeah.
So we play when I was playing CYO ball, we played at U of D Mercy and then we watched the game afterwards. And then there was what was it? There was another game where we had played. Who did we play? And then there was a game right afterwards because it was a college soccer.
Oh.
I think was it U of D Mercy too, or was it? I don't think it was Michigan.
I don't know, dude.
I can't remember, but I know there was a soccer game that I played, and right afterwards, the soccer game, like the college's soccer game started. It was like a turf field, like an AstroTurf field.
No, nice.
Loves playing soccer in AstroTurf fields. Loves playing. Can't fucking stand them for baseball. Can't stand AstroTurf fields for baseball. Soccer, they're great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. But like, because some soccer fields that I played on when I was playing CYO, like, it would just be like a back like patch of grass on like the church,
Yeah.
and they would just measure out the field. So it would be like all bumpy. It would be bare spots and shit like that. It would be sticks and all types of shit. But if a team like really kept like took care of their soccer field and shit like that, and it was like nice flat, low cut grass,
Yeah.
that was really nice. And then AstroTurf was really really cool. There were I think like 4 or 5 games of AstroTurf or soccer that I played in AstroTurf. And
the last thing I want to end with is Madonna got blown out.
oh god.
48-13.
Uh-oh.
So that's all I got for today.
That sucks to suck. Yeah, I didn't even make you a quiz this week.
Yeah. It's all right. See you guys next week.
Yes, thank you for watching.